Imagine being born a man, one of the greatest gifts on earth, and then squandering that immense potential. It's the most ungrateful thing any man could do. Today, I'm going to share 9 things a man should never do. But let me warn you, if you're a man-child, a beta male, or a simp, this video might trigger you. 1. Making jokes about your dreams and goals. Having a sense of humor is important, and knowing when to not take yourself too seriously is a great trait. However, there are certain things you should never joke about, and your goals are one of them. If you have a major goal in life, don't make light of it. Often people joke about their aspirations as a coping mechanism, either because they're unsure of themselves or because they want to make others with smaller ambitions feel comfortable. Never joke about your goals, and don't allow others to mock them either. If people don't support your goals, the least they can do is stay silent. It doesn't matter if they're your closest friends or family. What you want in life is not a laughing matter. Respect yourself and your ambitions. 2. Always being surrounded by others. One reason many men waste their potential is their inability to be alone. They either surround themselves with mediocre people or constantly seek companionship, like girlfriends, to avoid solitude. As a man, you must learn to go places on your own. Whether it's visiting a new country or just going to the movies alone, being comfortable in solitude is essential. It gives you space to think, reflect, and connect with your own thoughts. Average-minded people might call you strange or laugh at you, but that's irrelevant. Your greatest asset is your mind. If you can't be at peace with yourself, you're already at a loss. 3. Always being alone. This might sound contradictory to the previous point, but it's not. While solitude is important, you also need to surround yourself with like-minded brothers. The idea of being a lone wolf might seem appealing, but it's a foolish approach. I say this as someone who has spent much of life as a lone wolf. Men thrive when they're part of a brotherhood. It pushes us to grow and improve. Many men claim to be Sigma because they lack the skills to network or connect with others. While self-sufficiency is important, it's equally important to build relationships with other men. Solitude and brotherhood can coexist, and you need both to become your best self. 4. Blindly following influencers. The internet is full of advice, but blindly following anyone is a mistake. For instance, you might hear someone like Andrew Tate say not to read books, and many fans blindly adopt that mindset without considering their circumstances. Not everyone has the same upbringing or life experiences as these influencers. This example applies broadly. Always analyze advice through the lens of your own life and circumstances. Even good advice can become bad advice if it doesn't align with your specific needs. 5. Feeling guilty for being ambitious. Many people feel guilty about pursuing big goals, often because no one around them has achieved anything significant. Friends and family might cope with their reality by saying things like, "Money is the root of all evil," or "Rich people are greedy." Don't let such negativity dim your ambition. At the same time, avoid sharing your goals with such individuals. While you can still care for them, protect your aspirations from their limiting beliefs. 6. Becoming excessively emotionally attached. It's natural to feel attached to people, places, and things you value. However, the harsh truth is that loss is inevitable. You might lose a parent, a close friend, or a loved one, often when you least expect it. This isn't meant to make you fearful, but to mentally prepare you. The worst pain comes from seeing someone you love turn into a memory. While it's impossible to avoid the pain entirely, you must ensure it doesn't destroy your life. Many men let the loss of a loved one derail their entire existence for years. Understand that while the pain will hurt, being hurt and being destroyed are two different things. Always keep this in mind. Death comes for us all. 7. Simping. Every man knows deep down that simping is wrong, yet many still do it. The moment an attractive woman walks into the room, their entire demeanor shifts. They act desperate, double text, and lose all self-respect. Simping isn't just embarrassing, it's a sign of deep disrespect for yourself. Worse still, simps can't be trusted. They're the kind of guys who would pursue their friend's ex. Remember, Respecting yourself is non-negotiable. 8. Allowing yourself to be bullied. Bullying isn't limited to schoolyards. It happens at all ages. It might be passive-aggressive comments from a family member, a coworker embarrassing you in front of others, or a so-called friend making jokes at your expense. Recognize these behaviors for what they are, bullying, and confront them. The beauty of standing up to bullies is that you usually only need to do it once. Allowing it to continue, however, invites repeated torment. Embrace confrontation, and you'll build a reputation as someone who doesn't back down. 9. Talking too much. When you meet a successful person, don't dominate the conversation. Too many men try to impress others by talking excessively, which only reveals their ignorance. Instead, ask thoughtful questions and listen. Successful people encounter countless individuals who ramble on, but they rarely meet those who show genuine curiosity and respect. Being a good listener not only helps you learn, but also leaves a positive impression. By the way, if you want to level up in life, don't forget to show your support by hitting the like and subscribe button. Until next time.